Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we are back in the Premier Cup, bringing our three favorite friends back with us. We got that Waterfall Gyarados, we got that Dragonite, and we got that Magnezone lead. Now, is Magnezone the best lead? I mean, that is up for debate, but in my opinion, it definitely is. It covers so much of the meta. Plus, if you have protection in the back, you cannot go wrong. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment. It means so much. We are growing by the day, and this is amazing. I couldn't do without you guys. You guys are the best community in the world. So much love to all y'all. So without further ado, let's get into the battles. Is Magnezone the best lead? Maybe after this video, you guys will think so. But so let's get into these battles now. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoy. So until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Remember, please subscribe. You know you want to. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Like I said in the intro, once again, I appreciate all the growing support. You guys are amazing. You don't understand how much it means to me to get all this support. So Red Hunter DVA 11 is up first. What you got for me, Red Hunter? Magnezone into Garchomp. So we lost this lead, but a lot of times I can come back because I have two somewhat Garchomp counters in the back, so I wanted to gain some energy there, and now I'm going to swap into my Dragonite. At this point, I'm thinking it's going to be an Outrage, and then they're going to bounce, so I'm going to shield this up and see what I have in the mid-game here. They have their own Gyarados. Okay, we can work with this. So at this point, we want to win this secondary matchup and try to win back switch advantage. So they're not going to shield there. So I think they're actually not going to shield at all through this whole entire matchup, because they know that I'm probably going to shield this up, but I don't want to have too much energy for if I lose this matchup. So at this point, I was thinking about actually farming this thing completely down, but I actually go for a Dragon Claw right here. So it looks like we're going to win this secondary matchup. So they actually let it go down, but we are down 2 shields to none. So this is not looking too great. If we needed to save a shield there, I think the play was to actually no shield that, but then they bring their Metagross in here. So at this point, I couldn't get to a Hurricane. So I'm just going to try to chip damage away on this as much as possible. And they're going to be able to farm us down, which is not ideal, because if I brought my Magnezone in here, they have an Earthquake ready. So at this point, I have to bring in my Gyarados, because I did not want to get hit with a Earthquake and to one-shot my Magnezone. And I really have to stay in here and try to farm this thing down as much as possible. I got to take another Meteor Mash here. And that's the play. I just got to farm this thing down. I know they have 2 shields, but at this point I have to bring in my Magnezone. And I know they're going to bring their Garchomp back in. So I'm just going to try to mirror shot this thing as much as possible. This is not looking great, but that's like the really only bad thing. If they have Garchomp in the lead, it's kind of hard to come back from it in some ways, but a lot of times people aren't going to run Garchomp leads. They like to run it in the back, but depending on what's in the back, you can overcome. Like I have some videos that I taped that I came back from a Garchomp lead, but in this case it was just a little too much, and they still have those 2 shields. They're going to 2 shield flex on me here, which is not always good, but that was a very good play. And they're actually running Earthquake Outrage, which is kind of different, but good games, trainer. Off to that 0-1 start. Let's see if we can come back and finish strong. All right, let's see what we got in the next matchup here. So I hope you guys had a good, Rocket Takeover day. I completely forgot about it, and I woke up an hour into it, so I hope you got some Machops and you were able to TM frustration away. I didn't actually get one. I was looking all over the place and I wasn't able to get it, but I got some other good Rocket. So I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed that day. It was pretty cool. Hopefully you have the TM day again. So we have a great lead here, Gyarados into Magnezone. So I know they're going to swap out, and it's going to go into their Metagross. So at this point, I know I could have stayed in there, but I want to keep my Magnezone on that Gyarados. And I have another Metagross counter in the back, which is this favorite Gyarados with Waterfall. I love this thing so much. I don't know how anybody could not like this thing. I mean, it handles so much of the meta. I mean, yeah, Dragon Breath. I don't really have a Dragonite counter because of that in the back. So a lot of times I'm hoping that I get the Dragonite in the lead. I mean, if I had Dragon Breath on my Gyarados, it could actually cover that Dragonite a little bit better in the back, but I like having that Waterfall for that pure raw damage. Plus, I charge up my moves a little quicker than Dragon Breath, and Waterfall does a lot of damage, and especially having all these ground types running around, I definitely want that waterfall to have those 2 ground type counters in the back. So, okay, Magnezone come back. They got their Machamp, so I'm going to bring right in my Dragonite here. We have 2 shields out here, so this is actually a pretty decent matchup for us. We're going to get all these shields here from this Machamp, and these Dragon Breaths are just going to start to add up. I can actually survive 1 Rock Slide, but I'm going to shield up the first one because I have 2 shields here. And I should be almost actually able to farm down, but I'm actually going to fire off this next Dragon Claw because I don't want to get there before their next Rock Slide. And they're definitely going to have to shield this up. And the next Rock Slide is going to come through. And at this point, I could have went no shield and just finished it off with Magnezone, but it was just a cross chop, so it's all right. Now we're able to farm down. And at this point, we have I didn't even have to bring back in my Magnezone. Dragonite cleaned it up. And they decided to quit. That kind of freaked me out. I was like, what was that move? But it's all right. Good games, trainer. We're 1-1 now. We're approaching those 400 Master League wins. Hype, hype. I remember the day when I did not even care nothing about PvP. Once GBL came out, it was a new ball game. So we got Miri88. What you got for me, Mr. 88? Magnezone into Togekiss. This is what we like to see. I like to see everybody featuring the Togekiss leads because that's just, I love to see it. So of course, this is just like any other matchup. I see that normal type symbol in the top. I go right into my Dragonite as quick as possible. A lot of times people have been running Outrage on their Snorlax. So if I see them building up a lot of energy, a lot of times I'm going to shield now because that seems like the new cat's meow, as you could say, is this Outrage right here. Because it would one-shot and it would re-flip the game entirely. So I'd rather be down a shield and call a misbait than get hit with an Outrage. Because at this point, they're actually going to shield. So this tells me they're actually going to try for another Outrage. So I'm gonna double shield through this. If they shield right here, I know it's gonna be another Outrage. What else could it be? I mean, there's no way they're not gonna. So yep, the double shield. So I'm gonna double shield myself. I want to retain this switch advantage. And there's no way that they can go to another. Yep, even if they baited me with another body slam, I would have hit with 2 body slams. I still would have been alive, and it's still been better off than losing switch advantage. So we both have no shields, so they can bring in their Togekiss. That's fine. They can farm down that energy. That's fine. We're going to chip away with this Dragon Claw. And at this point, I know I have my Magnezone, but I want this thing to get out of there as quick as possible. I still have my Magnezone and my Gyarados. So I could bring in my Magnezone right here. At this point, I know I need to go for Wild Charge because Mirror Shot will keep it alive. And I do not want to get hit with a Flamethrower because I know that was coming. Probably one more charm. So that one shot at it. Now they have a Excadrill in the back, and this is what we have our Waterfall Gyarados for. And the one thing about Gyarados is it can survive a Rock Slide. So that we can get hit with it right here. As you can see, it does a decent amount of damage, but a full health Gyarados could take it. And I didn't want to play any games, so I just went for a crunch right here. I could have just farmed down, but it's alright. At this point, that was it. Okay, I thought Togekiss had some health left. Okay, so good game. A lot more Excadrills have been seen. I have an Excadrill 98 maxed out, and I was thinking about running myself. So maybe in videos down the road, I might actually throw in that Excadrill and feature that in one of my videos. But for now, we're just trying to grind up to rank 10, guys. I know I'm not going to spice it up as much as some other channels might be. If you guys have some content you want me to shoutcast with some spicy picks, I'll be more than happy to look at it. So just hit me up on Twitter. So we got Hyde. Hyde, what you got for me? Magnezone into another Togekiss. We love what we see here. So I know they're going to switch out, so I'm ready for it. So now they're going right into Snorlax, into my Dragonite. We just saw the same thing. So at this point, I'm really, I see them building up. So I'm thinking it's going to be another Outrage. And I think a lot of times now, even if they aren't running Outrage, they're still going to build up to an Outrage to try to bait that. But I'm not taking the chance. So I'm going to shield this up. And it is just a body slam, but that's okay. Now I know they don't have Outrage. I mean, they still could have Outrage. But I don't know if they were able to build up to the Outrage, go body slam, and then get to another Outrage before I take them out without expelling some shields. So at this point, I know this is going to be a body slam. So I'm not going to shield this one up. Yes, we're down a shield. But retaining switch advantage is more important than that shield. Alright, they're going to bring their Togekiss back in. That's fine. They can farm us down. I'm going to get some chip damage off here on this Dragon Claw. And we know what's going to happen here. We're going Wait for the switch timer to come up. Well, our switch timer is already up. So at this point, we can come right back in with our Magnezone. I don't know why I waited so much time, but hey, Magnezone come back in. Now we're gonna go right into our Gyarados. Yes, they have a Swampert in the back. But this Swampert right here is a little different. You will see what I'm talking about here. The first one coming through, we're not gonna shield this up. This Hydro Cannon does little to no damage. So these waterfalls are chunking away. We're gonna go for a crunch right here. It should be shielded. Okay, now they have one shield apiece. Right here is what I was really surprised. And I'm surprised not more people run it. But we are hit with a Sludge Wave, and that hurts a lot. And I'm like, uh-oh, did this thing just get swung? So at this point, I have to shield this Hydro Cannon up because I need to win this switch advantage back. I don't want them to win switch advantage back. So at this point, we're able to get to this next crunch, and they're going to swap into their Togekiss. That was a great swap. But it really didn't matter at this point, because now I can come in here with my Magnezone, hit it with a wild Mirror Shot. And I want to be able to farm up just enough energy to get to another Mirror Shot. Yep, right here. And I wanted to farm up even a little bit more maybe, but I knew a Flamethrower could be coming through at any time. So this one will take it out, and this Swampert has a little bit of energy left. And we're not able to get to that Mirror Shot, and this Hydro Cannon is going to take us out, and this is getting very close. This trainer played very well. This shows with a Togekiss lead, you can still come back and see if you have the right makeup and just know your matchups. But we came through in the clutch right there, so Waterfall takes out the Swampert to go get the win. So good games, trainer. All right, let's see what we got here. I think we're 3-1 right now. Or 2-1. I know we got one loss, so I'm not too sure if it was 2 or 3 wins, but hey, we'll see what happens here in this next battle. We got Campos MNG. What you got for me, Campos? We got Magnezone into Metagross. Okay, we like this lead also. I've been seeing a lot of people 2-shielding this, so which is really interesting to me. I still win in the 2-shield, so we're going to build up to that double wild charge. A lot of times I think I should be going for the bait, but a lot of times they don't shield. So I don't like to go for the bait, and they're going to go for the bait. That's fine. I'll shield that Meteor Mash. Because in the end, even if I get hit with a Meteor Mash, I'm still going to have to shield the next one anyway if they want to stay in this matchup. So yeah, there's the first shield. We're going to go for another wild charge right here. I don't mind using 2 shields to win this matchup. Even though I do have a Gyarados as a counter in the back, we need that switch advantage. So we can shield this up, and the next wild charge will definitely be enough to take out this Metagross. I'm going to farm up even a little bit more to make sure it is enough, because those sparks are neutral damage. They do chip away. So this wild charge right here should be enough to take out this Metagross. And it is just enough. So we retain switch advantage. We both have no shields. So then their Dragonite comes in. That's fine. We can hit this thing with a wild charge. And I don't want to give up switch advantage. So I'm actually going to let them farm me down, which is okay. Because I don't know what they have in the back. And switch advantage is key. I don't want to switch in Dragonite and then have a Togekiss in the back. So at this point, it's fine. They can hit me with this Dragon Claw, and I'm still going to be able to farm them down. There's the Dragon Claw. And at this point, yep, they're going to switch into their Snorlax. Okay. In the end, I should have probably swapped in my Dragonite, because I was just scared of a Togekiss in the back, to be honest. So Dragon Claw is coming through hot and heavy. I don't want to get farmed down, so I'm going to come in with my Gyarados right here. It's going to come up down to the wire here. Because this one matchup, not having Dragon Breath does hurt a little bit, but those waterfalls still chunk away at this Snorlax. So I don't know. I still love Waterfall over Dragon Breath. And if you have that Outrage for the Dragon coverage, you're fine. Especially, like I said, with all those ground types running around, I believe this is the key Pokemon in Premier Cup. Waterfall Gyarados is what you want to be trying to get into your team in some way. Okay, and then their Dragonite comes back in. We're going to get farmed down, which is not ideal. So hopefully we can come in here. One Dragon Breath is able to take out that Dragonite. That was very close, but good games, trainer. Got some hype games here. All right, that was the 4-1 hype. That was the last game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm going to try to get some more Master League videos out, but for a little bit here, I'm going to be sending you guys Premier Cup because I need to get this rank 10 as quick as possible. I want to grind it out. So I hope you guys enjoy. We got that rufflet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until tomorrow, guys. Jerseytoof out. Thank you. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It just shows how great Magnezone is in the lead, especially with his friends in the back. With that waterfall Gyarados just is amazing. I'm so glad that it performed so well. I'm so glad I found it. I hope you guys are enjoying it and using it in your teams. Like I said, I'm going to be doing mostly Premier Cup battles in the near future. I'm going to try to get some Master League videos of myself in, but if you guys have any spicy content or some great video sets you want to throw at me, I will take a look at them, and I would love to shoutcast one of y'all's videos. So hit me up on Twitter, and until tomorrow, guys, Jerseytoof out. Once again, subscribe if you haven't already. You know you want to. See you guys tomorrow. Much love to you guys. Thank you.